What's in some people how much buy? Hey, last budget year working can. And so we are internet dependent and we see one as a move on Quasia and I'm a bon crong. And then maybe we discuss also a year 2025 budget. Yeah, who way? And so must I increase says canon and remove a dear as a man.
But let me continue. In the 2025 budget, they told us about what they call the Teacher Dabre Initiative. In 2026, Mr. Speaker, we've not found that initiative, and they did nothing about it in 2025.
He is bringing bold, systematic, investment-driven, and transformational to the economy.
I want to make a proposal to this government. I hope they will take it. That to be able to increase capital investment, we may have to introduce what we call the golden rule. The golden rule, as it pertains in Britain, that we will not borrow to consume anymore. We will not borrow for consumption. We will borrow to invest in capital investment so that we can generate growth to support job creation in the country.
Emma etiefo ne ahwefo nyina akwaba edeba kuda media TV so sabere media ne ka akire eja ya wodi asempa dwumedi a watu ndi nchirechire mu na mere ba besom yi Honorable Dr. Tia Kabiru Mahama ono na mpirin oye MP4 walewale Mekan walewale pa na makai Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia na papa yi ana abranti wei onyi ahibia hwe nanim a oye fresh boy na mu wasua no ma nti wofere no Dr. Tia Kabiru na NDC for budget na wode bae no at force breaking kan no papa ya bobom ntokuru saa ma che se ai se bambu dan oh bambu dan awia bona wodam ahu Yankopɔn sana Honorable Tia Kabiru abobo budget mu ntokuru what's in some bi ha mo de buy hey last budget year working kan yi nso we am internet dependent na musisi wana asem bubu Nkwasia na mo bon kron eneme bi wo ha mo discuss to so year 2025 budget yi ye hu hwe nso masa increase sesika no na no mu bedi ana asem ba yende minkuma so bua no Honorable oye very eloquent no kasai na kasa no wo so parliament afi majority leader to wonan ni kotodwo mu nyina wo so nanka finance minister crap pesan ko so ruguan no si papa trase na wonti na masore gina ho afi finance minister watafre na no muzo no watafre na no watafre na no atafra mu yekori nkonkutie Honorable Dr. Tia Kabiru Mahama MP4 Walewale.
And if I were guided, I will use them. Mr. Speaker, but let me continue. In the 2025 budget, they told us about what they call the Teacher Dabre Initiative. In 2026, Mr. Speaker, we've not found that initiative, and they did nothing about it in 2025. Is it not deception? Mr. Speaker, they told us that they were doing 100 million coders program. In that particular budget, they failed to deliver. This year, they are repeating that promise. Mr. Speaker, they told us that they are doing what they call e-Okada. Mr. Speaker, you remember? Okada, hey. That promise was found in their budget. They did nothing about it. This year, they have said nothing about it in their budget. Mr. Speaker, they told us that they are allocating $279 million to Gold Board. Mr. Speaker, they did nothing about that, and that they are resorting to the printing of money by the central bank to finance Gold Board, which they spoke against when they were in power. Mr. Speaker, they are saying that they were going to do what we call Agriculture for Economic Transformation Program with an allocation of 1.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, they did nothing about that. This year, they have even reduced it to 800 million. This is the record, and this is what you want us to talk to. Mr. Speaker, I will continue. The Ejubawura program, they allocated $100 million to it, for 10,000 jobs to be supported, they did nothing about that, and they allocated additional 100 million again for this year. Mr. Speaker, they said that they were going to do what they call the Women Development Bank. Mr. Speaker, the verdict on the Women Development Bank is out there. 51 million. You could not do that. You are now promising 104 million for Women Development Bank. This is the record you wanted to speak on, Mr. Speaker. But there is even more. There is even more. They are telling us that they want to spend some 207 million to rebase this economy. Mr. Speaker, this government seems to know where the mouth is, but they don't know where the pocket is. If you don't know where your pocket is, Mr. Speaker, that is saving. Knowing where your pocket is called saving. Knowing where your mouth is consumption. And we want this government to reorient itself to knowing where the pocket is and know where the mouth is. Because their own data shows that they spend more on consumption and they spend less on goods and services. Mr. Speaker, you are increasing the wages and salaries of people for them to go to sit in the office and do nothing because you've not provided them with goods and services. That is the verdict of your budget. Mr. Speaker, this government has also budgeted an amount of 150 million to fight GLMC. NIMOS has been spending our money. They are yet to even come and account to us that despite the millions of cities they have spent, and our water bodies are still polluted, and people are still burned with steel beds. Mr. Speaker, they are beating people anyhow across the country. Mr. Speaker, we need this government to come and account. The 150 million is something we will not do. Mr. Speaker, something they said they were not going to budget for, and that 24-hour economy is part of the normal operation, and we shouldn't expect a budget line for 24-hour economy. They told us before this House. This year, they are allocating $110 million for that. The leader of the House said it, that we shouldn't expect a budget line. Today, there is a budget line for 24-hour economy, and they want us to believe that that money is not going to be used for consumption. Mr. Speaker, they go on and on and on with the expenditure and promises. And even at a point, I wonder whether the minister responsible for finance was actually speaking to this House. How will you mention agriculture implements and go and be mentioning digs, Mr. Speaker? The digs, he will mention the number of digs that they are going to acquire. Meanwhile, they are part of the plan. This is what we call pardon. This is what we call pardon of records. You don't pad records to look good. The record itself must speak for itself, but not any scheme to inflate your record. Mr. Speaker, there is this thing I would like to run on. The youth of Ghana has been promised jobs, which they have failed to deliver. In this budget, they are saying they are going to create 940,000 jobs due to construction work. Mr. Speaker, is that the work the good people of Ghana are looking for? Laborers, to get our people recruited as laborers. That is not the work they are looking for. Mr. Speaker, with these viewers, I want to remind the government that promises are promises. When you promise, deliver. And when you say things in your budget, deliver, so that we can have hope that 2026 you will deliver more. With these few words, I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, when the economy has stabilized, you are projecting 4.8%. At the time you said the economy was criminally managed, the economy grew at 5.7%. And so I don't see this logic. An economy that is badly managed could grow at 5.7%. And an economy that is stabilized is projecting to grow at 4.8%. There is no macroeconomic theory that can support this framework. Mr. Speaker, therefore, this stability for me doesn't exist. It's stability on paper, it is cooked stability, because I see a significant disconnect between that stability and the struggling real economy of this country at this moment. Mr. Speaker, if we have to develop our country and grow jobs, we have to invest in capital investment. And therefore, I want to make a proposal to this government. I hope they will take it. That to be able to increase capital investment, we may have to introduce what we call the golden rule. The golden rule, as it pertains in Britain, that we will not borrow to consume anymore. We will not borrow for consumption. We will borrow to invest in capital investment so that we can generate growth to support job creation in the country. Mr. Speaker, this budget offers big promises, but the numbers behind the promises simply do not add up. let's come to numbers with regards to revenue performance. Mr. Speaker, the 2025 revenue performance up to September 2025 shows that the system is struggling. The budget reports that by end September 2025, revenue and grants amounted to 154.9 billion Ghana cedis. This is equal to 11.1% of GDP. Mr. Speaker, but the full year target is 226 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to 16% of GDP. So to hit this full year target, Mr. Speaker, quarter 4 alone must deliver 71 billion Ghana cedis, nearly 5% of GDP in one quarter. But let me break it down further, Mr. Speaker. Quarter 1 will have to generate 32% of the entire year's revenue. Quarter 4 will need to be 40% bigger than the average quarter so far. We must ask, what policy, what compliance breakthrough, what structural shift, or even what miracle can support such an extraordinary fourth quarter performance when you have not performed in the first 3 quarters of the year?
Some na da ho no. Otuetue mu nyina ntokuru. Se budget na wode ba no. Wode budget ni ba for the people of Ghana. Na mo nye certain a group of people binti. Na sa wo hwe budget na nipa kakra bi ensem bi aboka ho asam se mo beye mo ntumi anye enso ndai esa twesika foforo guso mo kwache dia na sa adwuma na beba so 24-hour economy majority leader be kan say Ghana fo say mo adwene say 24-hour economy no ye kutwesika bi fi baabi ne de abebo ho brade a ene mo nya maduru fansra mo ho na nya no kware majority leader asamo kan ni majority leader asamo kan ni na fe den na fe 2026 ye twesika dia to so adwuma be no de ba be ye Mr. 24-hour economy inti MPs bebre ntimi nko won constituencies because meburu no retwen won lesi won boot opadwuma ye 1 job 3 shifts aka 133 won tiri we bia sendisi fu ano 133 that is 8 times 3 24 nipa basa wo ye adwuma wo ba ye hu hwe mmofra na lesi won boot no wotetete nkurase na wotwen mo nti mo beka kuromara MPs bibira aka grai they can't go into their constituencies because there is fire there. Asamo na they call your campaign no woji asamo no awa too, and they acted on asamo a they buy no pepepe nti ne wa be ye MP wa be ye MP dia we are waiting for the 24-hour economy job nti wuntimi nya dia ene na stay in Accra, don't go there. Na stay in Accra, so do no kra kusu brofo nye. Into wuntimi nko parliament. Eno na I go friend there. Do me ko abenya MP honorable mamemfa na bodo nka ho. Wan fa nka ho sa. Na deny tru kan do. Den ai o de beka ho. Honorable Eli Klim. Aka ebe ma u liklim ya lo won to liklim. Di din no emudo Eli Klim. Ya bia mama lebe ma wo liklim ya alo nto liklim ala ba pogbe le do le parlementaire Baraku choma gbona bia pomure agbona speaker be speaker manya nya to manyeta na mado akọ la ba ni ayo gba papro nya foto anu mani wo wo kasa a kire no a speaker will allow you to speak away. Anyway, I don't know if that is allowed. Over TV can then you translate it in Twi or in English for the benefit of once one tia igbe no and one Twi no. Enti yebesrek untimi spare amenchro wonim se wokọ parliament na untimi nya emmoa bi amfa mmoa wo manfo a don't go there, don't go and waste people's time. Wakwa tra monto aba mami wonto aba mami o hwe ne ore aba enti nsem na honorable Jontia kire mu wie na honorable Eliklim se David honorable tia wabobu ntokura gu budget ne mudodo mamen kire mu ntia finance minister obeye we mamen kan bibiri kaka na tie honorable nenum kasa na nsem a ewo budget mu no honorable tenase dwene ho yie on ne deputies and the Bank of Ghana governor tenase and what she share very teamwork what she share budget na fe se na wasi abobo ntokura gu mu no de honorable tia hunudo enti Eliklim yen se de bi onso na no betum we mu mienkutie Eliklim briefly na emra wa sebe woti ben wo borofo kasa ho no menkunkutie na wotim ben ana se wo para bia na se fpak bia we ansa na wokutie sa borofo mu mienkutie mbra me de a team ntino enye mewe.
Speaker, under the watch of Honorable Atuforsen, he is bringing bold, systematic, investment-driven, and transformational to the economy. It addresses the root causes of agriculture underperformance, builds sustainable value chains.
Honorable Brofo do ko fiegu parliament house ni. Na sa Brofo inti ama bebre na ntimi enko parliament. Bebre na ntimi enko parliament. Brofo nye enti asem bi won po person contribute to, but grammar no is not working. Na eyi na yete ho. Eyi na yete ho. Hwa amambu ni eye buga amambu. Nti all the people in the party in the parliament, they are all buga people. You wono obi ntu before yanko inse hunu yekudi inse hunu yakohwe obi yankohwe no have insurance mpono no ende ye ne aba pa wonti yanko loko rapeta bra bang ya loko eno ne ende yete ho na wo yi a papa ben ne beba woda media TV so ni inse nkyiremu ena medebede bremu nsem a honorable Dr. Tia o kyiremu efa budget no ho ne nsese nkai ba aba odi nkyiremu aba na mabọ akidi a kyerɛw na fi honorable Eliklim ne Brofo de ba ya Brofo no wo se ansa na obetie no na gisa akọ no mo fpak eno na me de abegu wa mamo nti o kyerɛ bi unyina wo naso a don't go to parliament, don't go and disturb the speaker. Maybe you go there and be a nuisance. Men kwa ye nwure bia wo ho na ho no intellectuals nim dia fo won wo te won ho ase na wo kɔ ho woda media TV so ni dia ne ka kyiri agya ya wodi asɛmpa be kan bibi na anya wo da na wodi akyɛ